Hello, my fellow weirdos. I'm at the funky angle, so you can watch him instead of me. Why? While you listen to me. Democrats, it's time. Start. I am tired. I'm tired of you making your plans, but you're not doing things. We're not slipping into fascism anymore, people. We are in it. And we're still hearing the same things from most of the politicians. I just want to say ass savers. But I don't want to waste this extra day of like no business day kind of vibe, because it is Labor Day. Start doing some labor for us, Democratic Congress. How about impeachment? I don't give a damn that you don't have the majority. At this point, there are quite a few Republicans that are just nope, a Republican, nope, can't do that, can't go that far. Maybe you should change your party. Maybe the Democratic Party should start impeachments. Not just for, I mean, can we impeach like RFK? I mean, they're in. Can they? Can Congress impeach those people? I was under the impression that they could, because under certain provisions you could actually. People keep saying, well, what's impeachment even going to do, even if we could get the numbers, because then, well, if you do it like on the 25th kind of thing where they're not capable anymore, okay, maybe the next in line, but would take, and you'd still have. He's already tasted power now, real power, and he doesn't want to let it go. I doubt he'll go back to his original about face where he had disdain for the whole system that he's now part of, gleefully. But if you impeach a president under something like treasonous behavior, then you could also include the rest of the cabinet, because for something like treason, the only way he could get some of those treasonous acts done was to have other people in charge of departments that were also treasonous. And so you would be able to say, because it's treason and because he's got all these people are doing all the thing he's bidding, and his bidding is illegal, it's not just the president, it's everybody that he's appointed is assumed corrupt like him and treasonous like him. So they would assume anybody who's accepted a position is also of the same thought wavelength of thought, as in they're still going to do the same thing. You got to cut it all out. You can't just cut part of the cancer out. You got to cut around to the edges of the cancer. Even the hanger-ons that are like flip-flopping. Well, I don't know. I'll do whoever has the power. You know what? They got to be cut too. Because if you can't shit or get out the pot, then get the fuck out of politics. And if you don't want to get out of politics, then we'll remove you out of politics, where that is not a career point for you anymore. You cannot earn your salary legally by politics. Then you cut the whole cancer out that way. So if you have that power under certain circumstances, I would think that the Congress, I will have to do some research, but I have other things to do today too. But I will have to do some research on that, because you would think that if they have that ability under certain circumstances are present, they should be able to individually, like, go after Kristi Noem for the illegal things she's done, anti-constitutional things. Go after RFK. I mean, just, and under their own things, just slam people, just left and fucking right. Just slam all his cabinet, left and motherfucking right. Have some of the Democrats working on this one, some working on that. So, yeah, you slam them all with fucking impeachments. Jam them all fucking up in court, because they're going to want to get that shit taken care of, Maybe that'll jam up some court work, But something has to be done. They cannot just keep planning for the midterms. It could be fallen. We could have like Russian midterm type things where, yeah, you have an election, but we know he's already got it rigged to unfairly reflect what isn't the actuality. And I don't think you Democrats are really fucking understanding that. It really just, kind of feels like you've accepted the next 3.5 years are going to be like this. We'll just keep trying to fight him. How about trying to cut him off at the knees? How about that? How about doing that? How about keep fighting? And if you just are too exhausted, then maybe you need to sit out an election or two. Make room for the people like just chomping at the bit to start taking aims and locking cuffs on the corrupt frickin' politicians. Maybe some of those people you should make room for. If you're not going to get up there and fight, because you know what, we're not in a timeline right now that you can pussyfoot around. You play fucking jackass footsie with each other and just duck and cover each other. Fuck no. You're supposed to be duck and covering fucking us, we the people, not you, because you know what, you're already halfway between us and them, because y'all make $175 motherfucking dollars a year, plus all the little perks you make sure a lot of you, not all of you, but a lot of you, and even you Democrats, you're very busy making sure your future finances are not diminished, are expanded for your life. But you're not there for you. You remember that? You're there for we the people. If you can't do the job that you claimed you could and would, or you won't do the job because it's really scary, because Donald's gotten so much power. Guess what? You let him get that much power. You guys let him get there. I just feel like I just want to scream. I just want to grab my hair and just You fucking people that are still in your cozy spot. You stick a foot out of your comfort zones, you Democrats, and then you pull it back and say, see, we're going out of our comfort zone. But then you spend the next 3 weeks telling us how you went out of your comfort zone. Show us, keep showing us, keep doing it. You pull back, and then it's like you just want to rest on your laurels, like it's all an act, like you've just been defeated and you're not even gonna motherfucking try. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Democrats? Is that what it is? Because if it is, and you do give a fuck about the country, then step the motherfuck down and let the people that have the goddamn fucking passion and the backbone to tell these people to their faces in very straight terms, you're hypocrites, you're gaslighting, you're a fucking liar, and here's the proof. And do it every time. That's what you're paid for. What the fuck are you doing? You're not paid to advertise for your campaign in the next year. No. You are very recalcitrant in getting into the fucking fight. Newsom's doing it. So if you're not, then you must be just too old to serve. Because one person can be 80 years old and be serving civilly. At least effectively. There could be somebody who's 40 years old and is already incapable of doing it on a consistent basis for any length of time. If you can't fucking hack it, get the fuck out now. Because you're going to suffer just along the rest of us if you don't fight or get the fuck out of the way for somebody who is willing to fight. And I mean fight hard every fucking day for what your people in your country need from you. If you're too fucking scared, if you're too fucking tired, Democrats, get the fuck out of the way and let those who are willing and able and obviously more capable than you, even if you've had a good run, know when the fuck to stop worrying about your career and start giving a fuck about your country and your fellow countrymen. Because you say that a lot of times to the Republicans, but you aren't showing it. You're showing a lot of Chuck Schumer energy. Oh, ho, ho. No. No. You need to get in there. You need to do better, or you're going to lose this country. And then the Democrat politicians will be just as culpable as all the ones that are kissing his ass and getting all those earthly benefits right now. All that money and all that attention and all those vacations, VP eyeliner. You Democrats will be just as bad as they are in history. You don't get the fuck up and start punching. And I mean every fucking day. Use days like today, a working day that's a holiday. Work on it. Use the fact that a lot of people are not at work. And hold town halls on Labor Day. How many of you are actually doing that? How many of you are taking advantage of the paid holiday? Donald Trump was still yapping. You need to play the game that's being played, not the game that you used to play. Do you understand that? Play the game being played today, not the game that you keep playing from yesterday.